We are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service and also Black Kow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com, and please visit Black Kow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Let's talk a little bit about chrysanthemums. When I think about fall, when I think about the holiday season, you think of October, and you think of Halloween, and you think of Thanksgiving, and right up through Christmas, you may want to think about having a mum. And it really is often used almost as an annual. Now, this plant can live more than one season, but typically we put them in the late summer, early fall, and they'll be there for that whole period. Now, if you want to keep your chrysanthemum looking at its best, remember they need full sun. So you can't have it in really dark shade. They come in, of course, yellow and orange and pink and white and purple. So there's a number of colors that all kind of fit into that fall pastel color of different light colors that really brighten up the fall season. The chrysanthemum is one that sometimes is made into teas and could be eaten, though you want to make sure it hasn't been sprayed at the nursery or anything's been applied to it. Chrysanthemums are plants that, as I say, really are triggered into flowering by the long night, short day. So they're more of a phototrophic plant. They like the season of the fall. They will do well until about, we get real hard freezes. They'll take a light frost, but they don't like hard freezes. So if you live in an area where you do have hard freezes, you're gonna need to either bring them in. They make a nice plant to put near your fireplace or someplace else. They won't take a lot of heat either. So you could have them inside, probably wouldn't get them where they're getting a lot of draft from either air conditioning or heat, but they're a beautiful plant for our holiday season. And I'd like for you to think about how to have this plant in your landscape. Remember that you'd improve the soil if you plant it out. I'd add some peat moss, I'd add some cow manure. I'd really make an improved homogenized mix when you place this in. I plant it about the same depth. Some people will plant it in the whole container because they'll take it out when they're through. And those folks are just using it as an annual, as you see often people do with poinsettias, kind of in the same vein. But for a really bright plant in the landscape, or as a holiday plant, maybe used along your entryway of your home, or maybe on the back patio or porch, this plant really excels in its position there. Chrysanthemums are pretty easy to grow. They don't have much problems as far as insects or fungal problems. For the most part, they're rough and tough, and very few plants will give you less problems than the chrysanthemum. It's one that you may have to deadhead on occasion, and that means if you get some old flowers like we have in here, just go in and kind of pick off some of these flowers after they have spent their bloom, and it'll continue to put out more flowers. So that's the advantage to deadheading some of the old blossoms off of your plant. Chrysanthemums will do well in, any part of the landscape where you want to add that extra bright color, and it's certainly a welcome addition in the fall. Remember our sponsor, Kelly Stafford, it's 727-546-8786 or Stafford Trees SVC. You can also click on the link below and let her know that Stan DeFreitas Mr. Greenthumb sent you. We'd also that you would think about clicking the link below. If you like our videos, you can, they'll be dropping every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on your favorite Medium platform. And we'd also like you to think about hit the subscribe button. And once again, thank you for watching.